breaking news out of the New York Islanders camp. They've made a signing and they made a few roster moves that are both I'm happy for and not really happy for at the same time. And I'm sure you're feeling the same mixed emotions, if you will. If you haven't seen it on social media right now, it's the Islanders have officially signed Matt Martin to a 1-year contract. As you know, Matt Martin was with the team on a PTO. They have officially now signed him to a deal. How they work out the math in terms of the cap is you'll see below right here that Anthony Duclair has in place on LTIR retroactive to October 19th. Liam Foudy has been loaned to Bridgeport, and Matt Martin signed to that 1-year deal. We assume vet minimum, which is $775. Pierre Engvall and Hudson Fasching come up, recalled from the Bridgeport Islanders. First, the positive. I'm happy for Matt Martin, and I'm sure you are too. Matt Martin, a long-serving member of this organization, put in the hard minutes playing a hard physical style of game on top of being the kind of, guy that would answer the bell if it needed to be. So he put in the work, if you will, before this season. And then coming into the year out of a contract, the Islanders bring him in on a PTO. And Matt Martin did whatever they wanted him to do, whether that was playing as a fourth liner on like the fifth line of the depth chart, or even serving as the seventh defenseman on the team. He did whatever the hell they wanted him to do because he just wanted to be part of the team. And that in and of itself is nice to have around. Obviously, he wants to be there. He wants to be part of this, and he'll do whatever you want. That's great. And I'm happy for him because all of that work has paid off in a 1-year contract. Good job by him for putting in the work, putting in the shift necessary to earn this contract. However, this is not the kind of move you want to see from this. It's not a forward step, if you will, in terms of what this team is looking to do. It really isn't, honestly. Matt Martin wasn't necessarily effective last year, and he's arguably not going to be more effective this year, a year older. This is also a damning indictment of the Islanders' depth within the system. Take away the rookies because you're not going to put Alex Jeffries or who else in that position. Basically, Alex Jeffries or Maggio or William Defoe or whatnot. You're not going to put them in a fourth line position as you would with Matt Martin. But this is a damning indictment of guys like Julien Gauthier, Liam Foudy, Oliver Wahlstrom, who have been given that role on the fourth line and obviously failed to a degree that they had to sign Matt Martin, which is gobsmacking. Because again, Matt Martin is just not the kind of guy who should be pushing this team forward. Maybe he fills that role well on that fourth line. We've seen him do that before. He can forecheck well. He obviously hits everything on skates and has his entire career. And again, he can answer the bell if the event arises, which is decreasing in how should I say, occasionality throughout the years. Like the number of times that people are fighting is just going down and down in the NHL. So again, reducing whatever impact he can have on this team. So that's why I don't necessarily like this move, and I'm sure you're kind of feeling the same way. Like, we shouldn't be in a position to be bringing in Matt Martin and thinking, hurrah, this is great. With all due respect to Matt Martin, obviously. Like, this shouldn't be a move that pushes the team forward. But they had to do it, I guess, because there was no one else able to fill that role on that fourth line, and Matt Martin was the best option. So again, damning indictment of the Islanders' depth in terms of who can play on that fourth line, play a more forechecking style of game, that they had to go and sign Matt Martin. Although Cal Clutterbuck was just like, hey guys, what about me? I think I would have preferred Cal Clutterbuck over Matt Martin, but whenever Matt Martin has put in the work, he was willing to do the PTO, whereas Cal was not. So, take that with what you will. So again, breaking news, Matt Martin signed to a 1-year contract. Happy for him to get the deal. Sad because this shouldn't be the type of move that the Islanders should be making. There should be better depth in the organization to fill that role on that fourth line where they don't need to sign a guy who just isn't effective anymore at the NHL level. I hope to eat those words. I hope to God I end up eating those words and Matt Martin goes off and just proves me so wrong that I have to eat all kinds of humble pie. I would gladly do so if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. So I'm not happy about the move necessarily in terms of what that means for the team. However, I am happy that Matt Martin has worked and deserved this contract because he put in the shift necessary to acquire it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you soon.